Great day, beautiful people. So I want to invite you to my first video. I've had so many people ask me about my weight loss journey. I started a weight loss journey last year when we found out that my 28-year-old daughter was in end-stage renal failure, and I made a decision to lose the weight to try and give her a kidney. Not just to lose the weight to try and give her a kidney, but also because, I suffer with chronic health conditions. I've always had fluctuations in my weight. And as I was going through the weight loss journey, I found out I was diagnosed with Hashimoto syndrome, which is an autoimmune disorder. My body thinks that my thyroid is an invader and it's attacking my thyroid. And I did not want to rely on traditional medication that just addresses the symptoms. I wanted to address the actual problem with my body. I suffer from chronic constipation. So one thing I decided to do was to begin juicing. I do not, I'm very particular about fruits and vegetables that I eat. I can only eat fruits if they're very firm. So I decided to buy a NutriBullet and begin the juicing process so that I could get all of the nutrients that I needed every day in my weight loss journey. I was very fortunate. I started in October, and by New Year's Eve, I had lost the 25 pounds that I set out to lose. So now I added another 10 pounds to my weight loss goal. And even my daughter's primary care physician was intrigued by my ability to lose the weight and keep it off, and asked me to start documenting my journey so that she could join in to help motivate her. So I'm just going to take you through the steps on what I do in the morning for my juice. I'm not a breakfast person. All I want in the morning is coffee. I don't get an appetite till 11 a.m. So this works out perfect for me. So come and join me for this journey. So what I do is first I cut up any fresh fruit, and just realize if there is fruit that you like that it's not in season, you can always buy frozen fruit. For my smoothie this morning, I have frozen pineapple and frozen peaches, and we're going to just put that into my NutriBullet cup. And then I have chopped apples, and I have banana, and I always add spinach, which is a superfood. And here's the thing, I don't cut up the oranges or the tangerines or the clementines and put them inside. What I do is I squeeze the juice, because I don't like when you bullet the orange, all those little things inside get caught up in, and I don't like the texture. So what I do is I just squeeze the juice into the NutriBullet. And because I suffer with chronic constipation, I always add chia seeds. And if you are not familiar with chia seeds, please try chia seeds. Chia seeds acts as a prebiotic. It aids in digestion. It helps promote weight loss. So I always add some chia seeds. And this is something that I use, and I use it because I like the taste of it. It's called Gut Connect, and it's supposed to help for people with chronic constipation. But the reason why I like it, and I always usually use it in something warm, like warm water or coffee. But the reason why I use it is because it has a cinnamon, vanilla taste to it, so I add that. But if you want to substitute, you can always add your nutmeg, your cinnamon, and your vanilla. And I am not a yogurt person. I hate yogurt, but yogurt is supposed to aid in digestion, and supposed to aid. I also have a leaky gut, which means there are toxins that leak through my stomach wall into my system that actually promotes my chronic constipation. So I always add a little bit of yogurt, and I am not a dairy lover, as I said. So I use almond milk instead of whole milk or 2%, and I add that in. And now we are ready to juice. I'm just going to add everything else in, and anything that you like, you can feel free to add to your smoothie, because believe it or not, it will taste good. If it's a fruit that you like, even if it's a fruit that you don't like, it will taste good. I hate bananas, and I find that I add bananas to every smoothie that I have, and I actually enjoy it. And this is a way for me to get that potassium from the bananas that I can't get from anything else. So we're going to boil it. And the one thing about the bullet is you can't let it run for more than 1 minute because of the motor. So if you find that you have frozen fruit and you need to grind it just a little longer, just give it a few seconds and let it cool off, let the motor cool off, and then go back. And I think we're ready. And so I'm just going to let that sift down for a minute. And then just it's going to come out of your eyes view for me too. I'm going to get this together and we're going to get a stand and everything. But we now have our breakfast smoothie. And remember, we have pineapples, peaches, spinach, oranges, apples, bananas. And there's our breakfast drink. There's our breakfast drink. So thank you for joining me for my first video. Please feel free to join the next. In future videos or future posts, I will be adding my YouTube page. Have a very blessed day. Have a great day on purpose, unless you have other plans.